The same is true of biology. It is no accident that we see green almost wherever we look. It is no accident that we find ourselves perched on one tiny twig in the midst of a blossoming and flourishing tree of life. No accident that we are surrounded by millions of other species, eating, growing, rotting, swimming. Without green plants to outnumber us at least 10 to 1, there would be no energy to power us. Without the ever-escalating arms races between predators and prey, parasites and hosts, without Darwin's war of nature, without his famine and death, there would be no nervous systems capable of seeing anything at all, let alone of appreciating and understanding it. And it is no accident, but the direct consequence of evolution by non-random natural selection, the only game in town, the greatest show on earth.
This is Chris. Welcome to the GYATT Fortnite podcast, where I'll always still land in the northwest corner of every reload map. Come and get me. Stay committed. Hope you guys have had an amazing month of November so far. Now, technically, someone else might already have a Fortnite podcast, but in the spirit of Fortnite, I've unlocked every single spot on the OG map except for the rig. Pleasant Park with the helicopter all day, baby. You know, we truly need dynamic environments. Kind of like maybe Rainbow Six, walls that blow apart, maybe locking the door with your body. Making rooms more dynamic, standing behind doors. I would want more dynamic fights in a room. Think of Gears of War dynamics. Think of Hotline Miami. Great game if you've never played it. We are 2 days away right now from Juice WRLD arriving into the shop, and 1 more week of Fortnite OG. Time is moving so fast. Ice Spice is throwing chiller grenades everywhere. What's gonna happen next? We'll find out soon. The universe through Fortnite is animate, responsive, conscious, and seemingly alive. Moving through cycles and patterns. And we could place the great arcs of history of Fortnite and reality into this living animistic cosmos of enduring value through all ages and all times. Fortnite is a great refuge for the human soul. Now, hear me out. If we don't hold the tension of the individual human soul, we will get torn apart by the collective narratives. As humans, we have an apocalyptic impatience. As a human, we desire things which are immortal, things that won't die, and things that will live. The gods desire something mortal. There's this tension between the gods desiring us and us desiring the gods. That is the core of Fortnite Chapter 5, Season 2, with the gods of Zeus and company. In a way, you could look at Dr. Doom as Prometheus, as he stole the fire from the gods. There's a way where Dr. Doom could have amplified our desire, our way for transcendental knowledge, understanding a revealing or unveiling of things that are secret in of a higher order. We want more knowledge, more understanding, more technology. We are reaching for things that are more godlike. There's something so deep, profound knowledge is something that kind of cloaks itself. Just kind of like Dr. Doom did in Chapter 5, Season 4. He was walking around with a cloak. And what really makes profound knowledge accessible is through a kind of ongoing contemplative and reflective mindset that we really have to sit with things. We really have to digest them before we understand them or before we know how to use what we're tapping into. This can become a really important thing for us to remember during Fortnite Chapter 6. Anything that is really substantive, of substance, like Fortnite, is sort of a multifaceted jewel or gem. It is best spoken of through things that express multi-dimensions, like poetry, songs, like metaphors. There is something so privileging about what is enigmatic, what is cryptic, what is riddling, what is multifaceted. I'm not saying Fortnite will have no capacity for nuance or with overly rational or linear placement of what's to come. But my point is that because Fortnite has such a fascination and interest in what constitutes progress, that when it comes to Fortnite, what can happen is the players, all of us, we could get really, really, really impatient. I want to see what I can't see. I want to see what's being hidden. I want to understand more. I want to have more technology within the game. Like that. Just like that. Like that, we lose track of the fact that for most of human history, those things that have been thought of as the most deeply held sacred and secret truths of existence require a deep level of contemplation. They always involve paradox and require that we sort of riddle over them. And that sometimes you can't even get there without something like music or dance or poetry. Pretty much everything that we see in Fortnite as it is. So we have to keep these things in mind because we will be presented with powerful information in this next chapter of Fortnite. Ladies and gentlemen, this next part is very Lin-Manuel Miranda-ish. If you know who I'm talking about. There's a reason that art, music, and dance and poetry are so important to the human civilization. It allows us to understand life in ways we cannot articulate. The following is a Broadway show written for Fortnite called Fortnite the Loop Unbroken. I will be reading all parts and songs. I hope you enjoy what I put together. And maybe one day, a Fortnite Broadway show will happen. This is dedicated to my two boys and my friends. Lights, please. Fortnite the Loop Unbroken, a musical in 3 acts. Act 1, The Loop begins. Opening song. A world in pieces, a booming overture with ominous music. The stage is dark until the 0 point glows center stage. The stage transforms into the Fortnite island. Vivid lights and swirling mists create the dynamic, ever-shifting terrain. Players drop in from the sky, using wires from the ceiling for their descent. The narrator. Behold this island, torn apart. A world consumed by endless art. Fighters drop, they never cease. Caught in the loop, a war without peace. The ensemble. A world in pieces, torn by time, bound together in rhythm and rhyme. The 0 point shines so bright, so near, a power immense, but steeped in fear. The narrator. It binds the loop, a silent chain, resetting life again and again. Who will rise? Who will fall? The loop consumes them, one and all. Drop into the loop. A fast-paced, action-packed introduction to the loop and the players' frantic lives. Loopers start singing. We're dropping, we're gliding, the storm's closing in. We fight and we fall, then we do it again. No memory, no meaning, just battle and strife. Caught in the loop, this is our life. The loopers battle, showcasing iconic weapons, building mechanics, and a constant reset of death and rebirth. Jonesy, first appearance. I've been here forever, or so it feels, running on nothing, chasing ideals. The storm creeps closer, no time to explain. We build, we shoot, it's all the same. The loopers. We're dropping, we're gliding, 100 to go. A map full of chaos, the storm's gonna grow. No way out, no end in sight, but we'll build and we'll fight until the last night. All together now on the bridge. Tilted towers, the sands of doom. Haunted hills and frozen tombs. The island shifts, the map evolves, but the loop persists. No problem solved. Jonesy, I see the cracks. This can't go on. This 0 point calls. I'll find where I belong. Jonesy discovers the 0 point, glowing center stage. In comes the foundation, and he confronts him. Song 2, The Order's Grip. A menacing, slow march, with the imagined order asserting their control. Tension builds as the imagined order interrupts with soldiers and music swells. In comes stage left, Dr. Sloan. We rule the island, the loop is ours. We harness its secrets, we shape its powers. No rebellion, no escape. Your fate is sealed, your life's a tape. I.O. agents. March in silence, obey our laws. The island bends to the order's clause. We'll maintain the cycle forever it spins. Four in the loop, nobody wins. Dr. Sloan. The 7 defy us. They'll meet their doom. Their hope is a spark. We'll snuff it soon. The 0 point's ours to manipulate. The loop's not broken. It's your fate. All together now. Control the storm. Command the tide. The island lives, but the truth must hide. Act 3. The battle for reality. 7 against infinity. A heroic anthem, triumphant and hopeful, as the 7 vowed to challenge. The loop. Jonesy joins the Foundation, the scientist, and other members of the 7. They explain the larger stakes. The 0 point has got to be stabilized, or the entire multiverse will collapse, and Travis Scott will never make it back into the item shop. The Foundation. Spotlight on him, center stage. We've seen the fragments of shattered space, a multiverse scattered, a fractured place. We fight for freedom. We fight for truth. We'll break this loop, this endless noose. The scientist. Across dimensions, we've traveled far, chasing whispers of the North Star, of the Zero Star, that's right. Now here we stand on this cursed land, 7 against infinity. We'll make our stand. All together now. 7 against infinity, breaking the chains, setting them free. The world won't hold, we'll see it through. The island reborn, a world brand new. Jonesy comes in. I never knew there was more than this, a world beyond, a truth I missed. But now I stand with the 7 strong. We'll end this loop. We'll right the wrong. Chorus, everybody on stage going crazy, doing their little Fortnite emote dances. 7 against infinity, breaking the chains, setting them free. The end is near. A high-stakes ensemble number as the 0 point begins to destabilize and the battle reaches its climax. The stage explodes into chaos as the Imagine Order fights the 7. The storm closes in and the 0 point destabilizes. Flashbacks from past seasons. Kevin the Cube, the Ice King, Galactus. They appear as projections on the backdrop. Loopers. The storm is raging, the skies turn red. The ground is shaking, the islands bled. The end is near. The zero's cracked. The loop is failing. No turning back. Jonesy comes in. Spotlight on him. I've seen the cube. The monsters rise. The Ice Kings reign. The fire in the skies. The island remembers its history so deep. The stories it holds, the secrets it keeps. In comes the rock, the foundation. The IO won't stop. They're closing in. But we won't falter. We'll fight to win. The 0 point's fragile. It's ours to mend. This is the moment. The loop will end. All together now, on the bridge. Galactus looms. The storm surrounds. The island shifts. The battlegrounds. Reality bends. The end is nigh. But in this darkness, hope won't die. outro with Jonesy and the Foundation. Together we'll stand, no matter the cost. We'll save this world or all is lost. Act 3, A New Dawn. The Sacrifice. A mournful ballad as Jonesy sacrifices himself to stabilize the 0 point. The 0 point collapses, causing a spectacular in-game event recreated on stage, along with a QR code for the audience to take pictures of to gain their exclusive in-game event skin and wrap from this experience. You think I wasn't going to bring any reality into this? The island flips upside down, revealing a new map. Jonesy sacrifices himself to stabilize the 0 point. The Sacrifice, a haunting ballad as Jonesy drifts into the 0 point. Jonesy. If I must fall, then fall I will, to calm the storm, to make it still. A world in chaos, a life undone. For the loop to break, I must become one. The Foundation. Your choice is noble. Your heart is true. The island's future is shaped by you. We'll honor your name. We'll carry the flame. A hero's sacrifice, not made in vain. Jonesy, goodbye, my friends. The island awaits. The 0 point calls, it seals our fates. The loop will shatter. The world will grow. A brighter tomorrow. I'll never know. Hope for the island. A joyful, triumphant closing number celebrating the rebirth of the island. The stage brightens. A new island emerges, lush and vibrant. The 7 and the loopers celebrate their victory. Those scars from the past on the island and on themselves remain. The last song, Hope for the Island, is an uplifting closing number celebrating the resilience of Fortnite's community and also one of Fortnite's newest characters. Pay attention. Loopers. The storm has cleared, the skies are bright, the island reborn, bathed in light. From fragments of chaos, a new world grows. Without lies ahead, nobody knows. The Foundation. The 0 point hums, its power contained, a future unwritten, no longer chained. The 7, we stand strong. The island's anew, a canvas of wonder, a sky so blue. All together now, we fought the fight, we weathered the storm. Through fire and shadow, a world is born. The storm has cleared, the skies are bright, the island reborn, bathed in light. The narrator. And so, the loop is unbroken for now, but the island's story is far from over. The 0 point glows, a beacon of hope, guiding us to all infinite possibilities. Finale, curtain call. The cast gathers for a final bow as the 0 point glows faintly in the background, symbolizing infinite possibilities. Final chord, lights fade, curtain falls. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the world's first GYATT Fortnite podcast. Until next time, keep your shields up, your emotes ready, and remember, it's all about how you see the game. Had a really fun time recording this for you guys today. Didn't think I could pull it off by myself, but I did. I enjoy giving everybody different aspects of the game and different takes on the game. I hope to bring diverse content to you guys. 2025 is looking steadily great. I will see you guys next week for another episode of the GYATT Fortnite podcast. Appreciate you guys so much. Make sure that you follow the TikTok GYATT Fortnite podcast and the X Twitter GYATTFortCast. And I'll see everybody. Peace.